Hey, how's it going YouTube? Pierce Kettering here with another video today, and the first one I've made in a while. Today I'm making one with good reason, introducing the new Ibis Ripley SL. The Ibis Ripley SL is the perfect bike for most people. And what I mean by that is I'm sure you like a little bit of variety on your rides. Sometimes you want to hit some technical trail, other times you want to do big days. Of course, there's bikes for each of those specific things, but what if you want to combine the two into one ride? What if you want to go do really hard trails all day and that's the way you like to ride? Well, that's where the Ripley SL comes into play.
Build kit.
I've been testing the full XTR build, that's brakes and drivetrain, and I gotta say I'm super impressed with the new XTR stuff. Do love the way these brakes modulate. I'm able to stoppy, I'm able to get on the front end more while keeping the tire moving, and this drivetrain seems perfect for short track racing and dumping 1,000 gears in between an uphill and a downhill or vice versa. While I thought the 30-tooth chainring was way too small at first, once I got to know the range in the rear cassette, I found the 30 paired with the big cog in the back, the granny gear, felt pretty similar to my 3652 that I run on my Ibis XE. If you see the 30 tooth, you think you're macho man and you need bigger gears, you might be right, but it's also worth trying the 30 tooth at first. On this build kit, we're using the Ibis S28 carbon hoops, and those are laced up to the Hydra 2.0s from Industry 9. As someone who spent a lot of time on both the Hydra and the S28, combining the new Hydra hub with that hoop that's tried and true, I have over 5,000 miles on it, is really good peace of mind that I'm going to be rolling on some durable equipment and having high engagement for punchy climbs and technical moves. I really like the lifetime warranty that comes with these hoops as well. Not that I ever really need it that often, but it is nice to know you're covered if you do break a hoop. Ibis believes in their product, and after over 5,000 miles on an S28 hoop, I believe in it too. This Dub Natal right here loves to roll fast, and I haven't punctured the trail casing yet. I punctured the race casing on this tire a few times during other endeavors on my Ibis XE, but I gotta say, this stuff's pretty tough and it does roll pretty fast. There are tires out there with better braking traction, but if rolling fast is your priority, then I think you'll love this tire. This Continental Magnetal up front, I fell in love with. This is the first time I ran this tire, and I definitely plan on riding it more in the future. It has a fast rolling tread pattern, but it still hooks up in a very predictable manner in the corners, which is definitely appreciated when pairing with a tire out back that may be a little bit more slidey. Paired with a DW Link suspension platform, the 117 millimeters of rear suspension not only supports you when pedaling well, it has really good traction on technical climbs and steep rowdy descents. Whether I'm riding in Sedona, here locally in Flagstaff, or visiting elsewhere, I know that traction-oriented platform is going to be appreciated. That new Fox 34 SL does an extremely good job with traction as well.
Nice.
It's a bike I can pedal all day because it only weighs 26 pounds, and it utilizes a DW Link platform that works extremely well with the custom SL-specific tune on the shock. It's also a bike I feel confident riding more advanced terrain on where typically an enduro bike thrives.
I wanted to use this camera angle to talk a little bit more about the two bottle cages here and the internal frame storage. I love the internal frame storage for a couple of reasons. One of them being the sick little bag with an Ibis Cotopaxi collab. This has my air tag, tools, and a few backup emergency snacks if I bonk out on a big ride. That's not all that this internal frame storage can fit. If you have a windbreaker that breaks down super small, I'm pretty sure that can fit in here just fine. In fact, let's test that right now. We're putting our Pearl Azumi vest within this bike. For those of you with Pearl Azumi vests, hoping to put them in your bike, you are in luck, because what do you know? That fits. Thanks, Gabe.
Ibis Ripley SL in the wild. Closing thoughts.
Out of the box, the SL may not be set up for racing in the same way that the XC's component choices show. Rather, it's set up for more all-mountain riding, where the bike is tuned to pedal well while still getting away with some questionable line choices and alternate lines along the way. Room for 2 bottles and internal frame storage, which is usually full of snacks, kept me topped off on nutrition and hydration without having to carry too much on my body as I usually do. While the Ripley may not have the World Cup XC focus of the XC, I'd argue it could be a better weapon for longer races like the Vapor Trail 125 and the True Grit 100. Comfort is speed in these Ultra-esque Type 2 fun settings, and the SL has plenty of that. And the SL's Fox XTR build kit I've been riding deserves recognition for how well it's performed.
So, is the SL the right bike for you? If efficiency, adventure, and riding big miles on every type of terrain is of interest to you, then I'd say yes. If doing some cross-country racing or going to the local group ride is priority, I would still say yes. I'll be doing all of those things this year, and I would be happy to answer any questions you have in the comments below. I hope you found this video enjoyable, and I'll see you in the next one.